Unlike Chrome, Brave blocks ads and trackers by default. Welcome to our first production of Chipmunk World Trending Topics. Hope you enjoy. Brave versus Chrome, which browser is better? Speed. Number 1. Unlike Chrome, Brave blocks ads and trackers by default. This allows websites on Brave to load noticeably faster than Chrome. Number 2. Brave tracks the time it saves you, and displays it when you open the browser. Advantage: Brave. Privacy. Brave blocks ads by default, unlike Chrome, which requires a third-party extension such as AdBlock. Brave blocks third-party tracking by default. On Chrome, mega advertisers like Google and Facebook use third-party cookies to track your browsing on nearly every website. By blocking third-party cookies, Brave limits the amount of data Facebook, Google, and other ad networks can collect about your browsing habits. Brave stores all your browsing data locally on your computer, which means you can delete it at any time. Brave supports Tor browsing, making it the first all-purpose browser to do so. Advantage: Brave. Security. Brave automatically encrypts your website connection when possible. On Chrome, this only occurs with an extension like HTTPS Everywhere. Brave now supports all Chrome extensions, including popular password managers like LastPass and 1Password. Advantage: Brave. Drawbacks of Brave. Every once in a while, Brave blocks part of a website that you wanted to load. When this happens, it's easiest to click the lion icon, and toggle the shield to down. Since the latest Brave update, this is rarely necessary, maybe once per week. Recommendation: Brave's speed alone is enough to make the switch worthwhile, and the added privacy and security benefits are icing on the cake. Not surprisingly, Brave has skyrocketed to popularity, going from 1 million to 4.6 million users in 2018. Brave is almost exactly like Chrome, but faster and less sleazy. Obama offers a thinly veiled critique of Trump's penchant for social media and TV news. San Francisco Barack Obama appeared to lob a thinly veiled jab at his replacement in the White House at a technology event here Wednesday, marking a rare public rebuke from the former president. Speaking at a private event hosted by data company Splunk, Obama explained how he had approached the job, including some 3,000 political appointments, before offering this advice: "The other thing that is helpful is not watching TV or reading social media. Those are two things I would advise, if you're our president, not to do," he said. "It creates a lot of noise and clouds your judgment." President Trump is, of course, frequently on Twitter and has been known to watch hours of cable news daily. In the roughly 1-hour fireside chat, Obama never directly referred to Trump or his administration. But that comment, along with another highlighting that the Obama administration avoided any indictments, seemed tailored to the largely liberal San Francisco audience. "I'm proud of the fact we didn't have indictments during his 2 terms in office," he said. "I've said that before, but that is pretty rare in modern day." Trump's former national security advisor, Michael Flynn, pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about contacts with the Russian ambassador related to the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort was convicted of tax and bank fraud charges. Obama has seldom weighed in on current politics since leaving office in 2017. Former presidents typically refrain from criticizing successors out of tradition, even if they are from different political parties. This summer, Obama shared in a tweet a link to an op-ed that criticized Trump for comments he had made regarding 4 congresswomen of color, seeming to endorse it. Check out what different members of the family have been up to. On Wednesday, Obama cautioned against what he called opinion wrapped up as fact. Too much focus on polls or the intensity of the passion of a very small subset of people, he said, will sway your decision-making in an unhealthy way. The former president singled out climate change, political divisions globally and income inequality as 3 major issues that could cause significant problems if they're not addressed properly. Obama otherwise largely steered clear of any commentary on Washington. He spoke at length about parenting, noting he had wept after dropping off his daughters at college. Facebook outlines rules for content oversight board that can overrule Zuckerberg. Facebook just can't seem to win when it comes to what content it leaves up or pulls down from the social network, constantly drawing scrutiny from lawmakers, journalists, and advocacy groups. So the world's largest social network has been working on a potential solution, creating an independent board similar to a Supreme Court that would oversee some of its toughest content moderation decisions. On Tuesday, Facebook laid out how its Content Oversight Board, whose decisions can't be overturned by the company, will work in a final charter. The company still has other details to work out, but the release of the final charter signals that Facebook intends to move forward with its plans. Still, Facebook will have to prove to the public that the board is truly independent and that it can safeguard user privacy as the new body weighs in on some of its most controversial decisions. In a statement, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg said the board's decisions were final. The board's decision will be binding, even if I or anyone at Facebook disagrees with it, Zuckerberg wrote. The board will use our values to inform its decisions and explain its reasoning openly and in a way that protects people's privacy. The board will start out with at least 11 members and likely grow to 40 members total, according to the charter. Facebook will select a group of co-chairs who will then select candidates for the board. The members will serve part-time for a 3-year term and be paid through a multimillion-dollar trust. It's expected to hear dozens of cases in its first year, but the board could expand its load to thousands of cases as it grows. Facebook plans to select the first group of board members by the end of this year. Next year, it will start hearing cases that the company brings forth first. The social network's users will be able to appeal to the board during the first 6 months of 2020. Facebook's oversight board will prioritize cases that are significant, meaning they affect a large number of people, fuel public debate or threaten someone's safety or equality, the company said. They're also looking at content decisions in which people disagree about the outcome. The board will be able to make policy recommendations to Facebook, which could affect all of the social network's users. Facebook has 2.4 billion monthly active users worldwide. The company said it'll follow the board's decisions even if it disagrees with the result unless doing so would violate the law. We expect that will happen once this board is up and running and that will establish that it is independent, said Brent Harris, Facebook's Director of Governance and Global Affairs, during a conference call on Tuesday morning. Harris said the company was looking at people from different backgrounds and with various political viewpoints. They could include former lawyers, judges, journalists, and publishers who have experience in making decisions under a set of standards and working together in a group. Facebook's formation of a board comes at a time when the social network has been accused of suppressing conservative speech, which the company denies. At the same time, it's been under pressure to do more to combat hate speech, misinformation and other offensive content. This year, Facebook faced criticism after it decided not to remove a doctored video of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi that made her seem drunk. Facebook said it set up the trust so other companies could join in the future. Other social networks such as Twitter and Google-owned YouTube haven't announced plans for a content oversight board. Facebook said it set up the trust so other companies could join in the future.
Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, because it will aid in making this channel produce more content. Feel free to leave a comment of which song you would like to see featured on this channel.